We hear it all the time. Loyalty over everything. Ride or die. Stay down no matter what. But nobody talks about this part though. Loyalty without respect will destroy you. So we choose loyalty no matter what. And when the person don't respect us that we're loyal to, that's more of an attachment. That's not real respect. That's not real loyalty. Because if you can't respect yourself enough to know that somebody that you supposed to be quote unquote cool with or love can't respect you the same way that you respect them, you will fail yourself 100% time every day. Every time you will fail yourself. You know, I was thinking about a situation when I was growing up as a kid in school, and I was walking my little brother home from school one night, one day, and we was walking home from school, and I remember at the beginning of the day, one of the kids asked me to put something in my backpack. Supposed to be a friend of mine, and I'm like, all right, cool, that's fine. And he put it in my backpack. School let out. We walking together, and something sharp is just poking me in my back. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, yo, what's in my backpack that's poking me? Like, yo, can you check? And so he opens up my backpack and he was like, oh, I forgot I put this in there. Pulls it out. It's a real dart, like a real metal tip dart that he put in my backpack. And I'm just sitting around, walking around the school with. Now, let's say I was pulling out a textbook from my backpack and that comes along out with it and it rolls on the floor. I'm expelled from school for carrying a sharp object like a weapon inside of the school. And I would have been on blame for that. They would not know that he put it in my backpack hours before leading up to getting inside the school. I would have had to take blame of that. Even if I would stand up and told the truth, snitching on this kid that's supposed to be my friend, I still would have caught the blame for it because it was in my possession. That put this kid on notice for me. I'm like, yo, that ain't cool. Why you put that in my backpack? He's like, man, it's not that big of a deal. All right, whatever. So another day, we was walking to school again, and we was walking together. Nothing crazy was happening. Get to school, school let out. I'm walking home with my little brother. We hear him yell, "Hey, wait up!" So we stop, and he comes approach us, and now he's walking with us. So we sitting there talking. He knows my little brother, so he talking to my little brother and whatnot. He giving him a hard time. My little brother giving him a hard time back. And then all of a sudden, a group of older guys, drug dealers most likely, saw him, and I guess his people owed them some money or something like that. Don't quite know what's the story behind that situation. So they told him to check it out in the alley. His dumb ass go and check it out and see what they wanted, and they beat the fuck out of him. And so me and my little brother seeing him get his ass beat by these older gentlemen, we just fucking kids. I'm like, yo, let's go. Come on, let's walk away. Come on, let's go. We finna go to our grandmama's house anyway. We're not too far away. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So we walking. He comes out of the alley. He's like, hey, wait up, wait up. I'm like, nah, Nate, let's go, let's go. So he run up on us and he was like, why you ain't help me? I'm like, dude, I don't know them guys like that. I don't know if they cool. That sounds like a personal situation. That's not my business. I'm not finna get in that. And plus, I gotta make sure he get home safe. So why in the hell I'm gonna put my life in jeopardy and put his life in jeopardy? My mama kicked my ass if she found out that I had let these grown ass men beat us up because I'm trying to protect you. That's not my main priority. So we get back to the school the next day. he tells everybody in the school, oh, Calvin ran from these guys. They was just playing with me. They was playing with me. They was playing with me. I'm like, dude, they wasn't playing with you. And the other kid was like, yeah, he was playing. They was playing. They was playing. And only one kid knew exactly what I was talking about. He was like, they weren't playing because that's my uncle. And he told me what happened. He told me that Calvin and his little brother left your ass behind. And that was a smart thing to do because if they would have jumped in, they was going to shoot us. So now all the other kids hear that story and go, oh, damn, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. And I'm looking at them like, I didn't need your validation to know I did the right thing because I heard the conversation. I heard them saying, what was so at? They owe me such and such and such. And until they pay me back, I'm going to beat your motherfucking ass. And they beat his ass. They fucked him up. And that was on him. I wasn't finna get my little brother involved in that. So now it went from I'm scared, I'm a chicken, I don't look out for the homie, to you did the right thing, that wasn't your fight. I understand why you did what you did. And that put me on notice for everybody in that crowd. I don't want to be associated with none of their ass. Because you not finna put me in a situation that's gonna hurt me and all my loved ones. So at that point, I started figuring out who was loyal to me, and I'm gonna be loyal to them. Shout outs to my homie Earl. Shout out to my homie Joseph. Shout out to my homies DeVille. Because we always got each other back. I may not talk to them as frequent as I should when I was a shorty, like when we was hanging out as kids growing up in school and stuff. But they know if they ever need me, they can call me up and I'll make mountains move for them. And vice versa. Them my homies. Them my childhood friends. And them are the kids that I decided to hang out with after all of this happened. Because their loyalty meant everything in the world to me. And they was just as much as loyal to me as I was to them. So you put it down in the comments. Do you remember a time where you realized that the people that you was hanging out with wasn't right for you, when they weren't loyal to you, and you grew an attachment to these folks? Until then, much love.